And welcome to the hashtag number one non-shilling gaming podcast in the world, you fucking dogs. Let's do this.
I'm Gabe. And I have brain damage.
Legend chat! I have the power today, motherfuckers. Not Cream, not Lethal, me.
God
and I
help us.
picked a very special story for our boy John here because I found out one of his favorite sports, his favorite players is into gaming, and we have a very special story to talk about in a second just for him. It was just news for him, and I'm like, yes, we're getting John Graham on today. And this story fits so well because it's his favorite sport and it's favorite sports person, I think. I hope I've gotten the right John.
I'm not even a sports guy, so I'm very curious about what this is. I guess I'm a sports fan. I had no idea.
Big sports fan, John. That's what he's known for, right? Back in the day, Arby and the Chief in sports.
Go sports team. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. But chat! Hit that fucking like button. As blue as Katana's butt cheeks. I don't like feet. So make sure it's as blue as her butt cheeks. Because I don't like sucking toes. I like eating butts. So come on. We're doing it different today. But Mother Salamander is here for $5. I do have the book here somewhere. It is lost currently. But don't worry. I will remember that you gave a $5 dues to Not on Lethal. That's right. Don't forget, every $5 today, because Lethal is not here, you get to Not on Lethal's face. So I will make a ledger of it in the nut ledger. So don't worry, we are pimping out Lethal. Do not worry, chat. Oi, Cremo, have you heard of the movie Boneyard? Question mark. Did ya by chance dig them holes all day and night, bruh? Where were ya in the 2000s, bruh? I don't fucking get that reference.
Is the idea to fill the nut ledger with like thousands of names and then just do them all at once? And then.
Well, we said you could do it out anytime you want because the nut ledger, right? There's some people that have like 16 nuts saved up. And we said you could just do it. You could just do it whenever you want. So if Lethal's shopping, buying some bread, boom, nut in his face. That's one nut.
Ambush him, cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't even see it coming.
Yeah, I do think Cremo dug all those holes. I don't know what holes we're talking about, but he'd be digging holes. Fuck off with your shit.
As always, appreciate it, Mazda Salamanca with the poop stickers.
Motherfucker. Oi, Moz, can you say that's my purse? I don't know you.
Yeah, this is classic Bobby Hill line.
Who the fuck is Bobby Hill?
From King of the Hill?
Oh, that one. Heat up! Mozza was extra rusty, and had a few shitty teammates in Apex. That is true. Mr. Texas here. Last toxic mail for a $5 dues. You know, that means another name in the ledger. What the fuck? Who changed Spitgate to Splitgate? Question mark. We are Gronks gonna love it when women spit on our dicks, just like our mum was, and that Jaboon Lethal Lightning, for real, for real.
Yep.
Fair
Look,
point,
fair
listen,
point.
that was a tease for our new game, Splitgate. All right, we're making a new video game. Angry Canadian is here. Jade Shadow is here. Boss Hog is here. I think I said hi to Mr. Tex. Katana Blabs was the shit sticker, I believe. Yes. Shit sticker.
What else?
Yeah. Shaka Zulu is here. Ah, shit. We back. Yeah, we back. Lost in the mail for another $5. This guy's got a lot of them saved up, you see. Lethal's gonna have terrible days coming up, dude. Like, it's gonna be awful. Oi, Moz, explain to me autistically who Pinhead is while I pin your mum's head to my dick with these hands and suckless this nuts out of these nuts two nuts. Dude, that's a fucking tongue twister. Fuck you for making me read that autistic, retarded, dumb cunt. Crimson Lawson is here for $5. Damn, bro. All right. Yeah, we're getting a lot of fivers, man. Lethal is gonna need a rag. That's for sure. Muzza somehow has a worse hairstyle than the new Mega Dragon Knight.
New Mega Evolutions. It's getting. I
didn't know
I haven't
it had
followed
hair.
Pokemon too long. There's too much.
Listen, Pokemon is fucking shit. Lord Brother. Yeah, I'm in charge. Lindsay is here. Yeah. We'll get into that in a bit. It's gonna be good. Hellraiser. Chat, tell me if I've missed you. Jody is here. Angry Canadian is here. Oh, by the way, there is a storm outside. I swear to God, if a blackout happens during this, I'm gonna fucking freak. Extra zeros, wonky tattoo. For $2. What's up, John Graham? Like my tattoo?
Love
You
it.
like that tattoo?
I guess it's supposed to be wonky. Oh, I see.
It
It's
is
like the
wonky.
profile picture. That's like a
Yeah, you got it.
transformer or something.
Yeah, it's wonky.
He's a dedicated fan, that guy.
Static is here, and Big Gay Mozza for almost $2 dues. Wait, why are my farts white and gooey?
It's a mystery.
Oh, that's wild.
That's fucked up. Extra zeros wonky tattoo for another $2 dues. Moz, my tattoo is more straight than you are, mate. Fuck off it is. That fucking thing is wonky, and I'd be getting a fucking refund as soon as possible if I fucking ordered that piece of shit. Jade Shadow for a $5 dues. Extra nut. Lethal's about to get at least a year's worth of nut butter. That is true. Oh, God. That's a wild name.
I like your haircut, Mark. Very stylish.
Kim Jong Muzzer. I like your haircut, Muzz. Very stylish. Yes, very stylish. John Graham, what have you been playing this week, you dirty rat?
This week, I haven't been playing anything, man. I've been busy. I fire up Adventure Capitalist for like 5 minutes a day, and I buy stores and shit.
The fuck is that? Can you explain?
It's one of those bullshit counter games where you just watch the number go up. It's like Banana with more bells and whistles.
Yeah,
or Cookie Clicker. You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Okay. All right. So
That's
big
right.
gaming straight up. John,
I've been streaming
I
the Max Payne games as well. I forgot. I finished the second one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, Max Payne. John, I haven't seen you all week. What the fuck have you been playing with your gay ass jacket?
A sweater, a zipper hoodie. But anyways, yeah, I've been playing. Other than streaming RoboCop Unfinished Business, little mixed bag about that. Been actually picked up in. Say what?
Have you liked the new RoboCop? Is it good?
I'd say if you're better off picking up the original one, you'll get just as much fun out of it. It's too high of a price tag at this point. But we'll see later tonight. I'm going to be playing the rest of it, and I'll make my final judgment on that. But other than that, I actually picked up Ghost of Tsushima on the cheap thanks to Extra Zero. Been playing that on the free time. Good.
Yep.
Solid game. Finally got a chance to play it. But other than that, yeah. How are you doing, Moz?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I have something hopefully either today or tomorrow coming in the package. So that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Yeah, I've just been yelling at cunts and shit. You know how it be doing. It's always wilding. But look, chat, our first story. We got a couple. By the way, chat, this might be a shorter stream, less news, but the first couple stories are pretty funny. I think it's a bit more funny today. I think today's news. I laughed my ass off when I seen this, and I just instantly thought of John Graham when I seen this. Tyler Switz on quitting Tarkov. It's the most user unfriendly game ever. If you do not know this guy, he is a famous tennis player. He's very, I don't know how well he is. I don't actually follow tennis, but I know he's pretty big in it. I couldn't tell you if he wins championships or not, but it does say in here he does like win a lot of money during tennis and stuff. Apparently he also plays League. So he says Tarkov is more toxic than League of Legends, which is very fucking hard to believe. I mean, have you seen Tyler one? That's the type of people that play fucking League. So, but yet again, the type of people that play fucking Tarkov is Nazma.
Yeah, he's tame as fuck on Twitter. You can only imagine how he is on Tarkov.
Yeah. All right, chat. 1 in the chat if you think League is more toxic. 2 in the chat if you think Tarkov is more toxic. John Graham, what is your thoughts on this?
I would have thought League of Legends was the more toxic one than this. I haven't really played either, but I'm aware of League of Legends. I'm aware of Tarkov. Tarkov, I guess, attracts like a hardcore player base. I don't know. I wouldn't think that automatically makes him toxic or anything, though. So this is a surprise to hear. I don't know why this guy exactly quit either. What was the headline? It was like too unfriendly, or like
he got bullied on Tarkov. So he was while he was training for tennis and all that, he didn't want to come home and get yelled at. So he was, but apparently he's a big League of Legends player, getting to like plat, diamond, and all that. But yeah, it just and Tarkov was just a little too much. But the thing is, as well, I guess with League, you can kind of just mute, right? Whereas Tarkov, it's in game. Like I'm assuming there is a way, but with League, you can kind of just do your own thing, right? Not worry too much. Whereas with Tarkov, that's more the experience, is your engagement with other players and stuff, and getting fucked over. And let's be honest, if someone found out you're a famous tennis player, they're going after your ass. You know what I mean? If they knew who he was at the time and what lobby to join and stuff, people probably bullied the fuck out of him when they found out. But yeah,
even just for bragging rights. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, bragging rights. Imagine being like, yeah, I killed one of the best tennis players in the world.
Well, I think if you're a public personality and you want to play with that anonymity, you create a burner account, don't you?
Like, yeah,
one would assume,
But I guess he just he has his gamer tags as his first and last name. Here I am, everybody. Of course, everybody's gonna pick on him.
Getting fucking bullied.
Top it off.
Now, players were known for bullying people, but our next story is devs trolling people. This made me fucking chuckle so hard that peak devs are getting in on trolling the players by joining the game. So what they do is they join your game and become this Bing Bong, I believe this little fucker's name is, and he will start talking to you. And it's actually one of the devs. That's been happening. And people have been trying to find clips and all that. And yeah, so the devs, like, imagine holding Bing Bong because it's in your face when you hold it. And then he starts talking to you.
That's insane.
This one does. Oh, wait, here we go.
Say Bing if you hate Pride Month and Bong if you love Pride Month.
Oh, God.
Like Alexa. Oh, my God! What? We're taking Bing Bong to the top! What?
Yeah, it's just one example of Bing Bong chatting. But yeah, they've been trolling in other ways as well, like saying hello and stuff. Imagine like, because sometimes in your backpack you can hear it too, so it sounds like someone's in your backpack and stuff like that. That I gotta be honest, that's fucking cool. That's a cool way for developers to interact with their friend, like their community. And one thing I do like about this is they weren't just doing it to the biggest streamers. So I when I first seen this and was like kind of researching it, I thought it was gonna be the biggest streamers, right? You know, get the most attention and all that. No, dude, it's just whoever the fuck they feel like. They just go, oh, yep, boom. And you could be a random fucker. Some people haven't even been streaming when they've heard Dev come from Bing Bong.
Mm-hmm.
So it is good in that way.
That's good to see. Yeah, this is a fun idea. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. I like it. The devs just leave themselves a little back door to go in. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this happen a few times with particular games. Most of the time, smaller games, but like Peak. But it's fascinating. It's always cool to see just the developers coming in, interacting. There's nothing but positive in all this. Like even just for out of example, RoboCop Unfinished Business on my first part of the playthrough, I had the Taeyon Studio channel come in and into my chat. That was really cool. There's nothing but positive on this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say I thought it was pre-recorded, but some streamers thought it was pre-recorded. But it seems like some of it is, some of it isn't pre-recorded.
Yeah, well, the video you showed is a dead, example of it not being that. No, stupid question.
Question, but it showed that they were yapping to it. Yeah, I just thought this was a cool little devs actually. I kind of want to see more of this, if I'm being honest. You know what I mean? Like most of the time when it's devs and fucking the gamers, they're usually going at each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it is cool to see devs actually having fun with that community and not just, oh, you're a piece of the shit.
When they do this, there's this established pretense of care, like care about their game and the players that are playing it in action. It's a fine, it's nothing. Yeah, it's all positive for this. Yeah, nothing but good reception. Yeah. Thumbs up.
I remember back in the day, one of the few companies that had that kind of community engagement was Bungie, but not anymore.
Mm-hmm. Back in the HBO days.
None of the big companies do this kind of shit anymore.
Dude, Treyarch used to talk so much to the community back in the day. YouTube videos, they used to have their own channels, man, talking to you, like dev stuff, right? Like where you could actually go in and type to the devs. Like they used to have like a Treyarch just channel. So it wasn't Activision, had nothing to do with it. You were just talking to Treyarch and stuff like that. And it was so cool. I want that shit to come back so bad, man.
Was that while they were working on COD?
Yeah, that's when they were working on Black Ops 3 like 10 years ago. So this was 10 years ago. That was the last time they did it, 10 years ago. And then Activision kind of took a more heavy involvement, and now it's just been shit. And now they don't even use their Treyarch YouTube channel, which sucks ass because I used to love that channel. Like they would do just before the game, like the DLC maps would come out, they'd do like little trailers and you could ask some questions and they wouldn't give too much away, but it was like, okay, yeah, there's gonna be a new Wonder Weapon, or okay, it's a set of new characters or whatever, right? And yeah, man, I miss it. Like devs, dude, they're so scared now. I mean, fuck, the Call of Duty's last one, they fucking canceled the COD pod because we was shitting on it. Don't be scared when you're being shit on, because if you're scared to get shit on, we hate you even more and we're gonna shit on you even harder. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, come on, lads.
Yeah, they got to recognize the passion rather than just looking at the blunt of the whole trauma thing of having everybody yelling at you about stuff. Yeah, some people can't handle it, but they got to recognize that it's coming from a place of passion, of love, at all times. So
yeah, no, it is. It always is. That's the thing about this, right? Like, even if we're hating on you, we want you to be better. If we didn't want you to be better, we wouldn't be talking to you. That's the thing. As soon as people stop talking, we don't care anymore. That's the thing.
I'm surprised Treyarch was doing that stuff like after they got swallowed by Activision, so to speak. Because I remember Treyarch like working on like Tony Hawk and some Spider-Man games and stuff like that, where it's like they were just like a small, probably came from humble beginnings, you know?
Yep, they were
And,
all, bro. The OG Treyarch people all came from like little things, right? And then Treyarch was their really a lot of their first big company, right? And it, oh my god, yeah. Now a lot of them are leaving, like David Vonderhaar, Jason Blundell, all of them. A lot of the bigger guys are now leaving from Treyarch, and that's why like this year's COD has been fucking horrendous and all that. But yeah, but
I guess.
talking.
Sorry, I just remembered now that Activision they were doing Tony Hawk. So I don't know how long they were working with Activision. I just thought of them as a more
smaller
independent thing. Yeah, but I guess Activision was always their parent company or at least
ages.
For a long time.
I think, dude, fuck, I don't actually know. I think even during Spider-Man 2, they might have worked with Activision.
Yeah.
Or was that just before? I'm forgetting, but yeah, it's been a long time since I don't even think I was born when Treyarch was separate. I'll be honest.
Right.
But talking about devs who seem to actually give a fuck, our boys Saber Entertainment are giving a crack at Hellraiser. This is the trailer, just dropped last night. So tell me if you have sound. I hope you have sound. Can you hear it?
You have a void.
Some
well.
sexy content.
There goes monetization, boys.
Boobs, oh my god.
Oh shit.
It thirsts for excruciating pleasure. The very thing we offer. She is hellbound. Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. This is way more brutal than I thought it would be. Holy fuck, that thing looked like a Big Daddy from Bioshock.
Ooh.
Holy fuck, wait a second. Sorry, I have to go back because holy fuck. That big thing. Holy shit.
Wow.
I'm sorry. That was dude, doesn't that kind of look like a Big Daddy but made out of flesh from Bioshock?
Yeah.
Holy
I'm seeing what you're looking. Yep.
fuck.
Wow.
Dude. I'm not gonna lie, Pinhead is probably one of my most unknown horror ones. So I know a lot about Jason, Freddy, and all that, but I never really got into Pinhead. Dude, that trailer has me so fucking hyped.
Wow. 33 years people have tried making a video game on the Hellraiser series, always got canceled, always failed. Now with this one, holy crap, that is like, that's going to be an instant hit at launch for sure, especially with the horror fan. Oh my god!
So it isn't what we initially thought. I thought it was going to be a PvP contester, like because these guys, they made the Evil Dead game, right? And I thought it was going to be like an Evil Dead competitor, right? But it is not. It's going to be a single player experience. I honestly thought they were going to go for an Evil Dead. I don't know if you guys had played that one or a Dead by Daylight type of game, but it's been a while since there's been a lot of indie horror games, single player games, but using a big name like Pinhead or Jason or Freddy. I think it's been a pretty long time since a single player game of that has come out. Like the last one I can remember, and it didn't even use a bigger name, was Dead by Daylight themselves. They did their single player campaign, which didn't end up being that good. But honestly, I'm excited as fuck. Alien Isolation, yeah, Alien Isolation is the last one. Yeah, no,
Yep.
that's true. Big name. Yep.
Absolutely. And people have been itching for something like that to come back around. Hell, an Isolation 2 is what people are wanting, really. But this just like coming out of nowhere, big surprise. Yeah, everybody's on board. The level of graphical fidelity for the gore in this too is just it's a very, it's a step above what most are used to seeing when it comes to these M-rated games. Wow.
It looks
Yeah.
like they really nailed the aesthetic of the franchise. I haven't seen a bunch of the Hellraiser movies. There's a bunch of sequels, but I remember that first one. I saw that a long time ago, and that's a gnarly movie with a lot of practical effects. And like it used in a really sort of clever way where it's just like, holy shit, that looks gross and gnarly. And a game like this needs to be gnarly. And
Yeah.
it looks that way. Yeah.
Yeah, and for it to be a single player story experience is perfect. It functions. Yes, people are sick and tired of the movie games, but it works within certain stories we want to tell. This, for example, is perfect for it. So, on top of it, you see the gameplay style. I'm seeing like Riddick, Dark Athena kind of stuff. That kind of experience, like even with the Amnesia games, all the indie style stuff. That's all gonna just feed into it. This is gonna be a banger. Saber, you guys got chefs in your kitchens. Damn.
Dude,
Wild.
Saber won't fucking stop. They're like, okay, yeah, there's a shit like a mid Doom game. Okay, I guess we'll make a better one. Like they're cooking so much. They got the zombie survival game coming out. What don't they have a fucking dinosaur killing game coming out, which is one of my most excited games. Saber won't fucking stop, man. They actually won't fuck. They might. I have to say it. They might be the best developers right now. If all these games come out and they're all bangers, there's hands down they're the best developers for this generation.
Jacks of the trade, for crying out loud. Most of their genres, they're hitting it well. They're nailing it right on the mark. If they can keep that up, they will be. They're at this point, as far as I'm concerned, they are one of the most popular developers out there at the moment. They're having a hard time missing right now.
Dude, you see Saber and you actually get excited. That's the thing, right? You usually with companies nowadays, you don't actually get that excited anymore, man. And it's just like that trailer is so fucking good, man. Please don't be a 27 years later situation where the trailer was absolutely fucking fantastic, one of the best things I've fucking ever seen, and then end up being absolute dog shit. So please don't end up like that, you fucking dogs. Please be a banger.
It's nice to see them deviate from the asymmetrical multiplayer thing, because that seems to be a trend.
And honestly,
Texas Chainsaw, Evil Dead, Halloween. I think I can't remember if Halloween had one, but
I think it had an
or it was Friday the 13th. Is probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. Yep. Yeah, it is a good. It is a good thing. And Evil Dead. So they made Evil Dead. I don't know if you guys remember how broken and shit that was, and then they ended up adding a battle royale as a last ditch effort to try and save that game. It was fucking bad. Like they could never get the balancing right. They could never get the anything right with that game. Like either the demons were overpowered or the survivors were like overpowered. They never had a good mix, kind of like with Dead by Daylight, where you can win if you're a survivor or a killer, right? And they could never do that. So this is a good direction, and I think there's not much competition for a big one like indie games. That but in terms of like, even if this game ends up being AA, dude, what AA single player horror games are like really coming out? You know what I mean? Silent Hill, and this is kind of like, it is horror, but the thing about horror games is they usually don't take away from each other. They just add to each other. So if a bunch of good horror games come out, everyone will go and play all the horror games. You know what I mean? That's the thing about the horror games. They don't just go, oh, I'm going to play this first person. Like, say if a COD comes out and a Titanfall comes out, everyone goes plays the COD. Everyone ditches the Titanfall. That doesn't really happen with horror games. They all kind of just play them all. You know what I mean? They just kind of go, oh, Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 2, fucking boom, boom, boom. Like the more area. That's the thing, especially good ones, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Glad they're getting away. Asymmetrical for the last 10 years. So many dev studios have tried to get that to work, but have always fallen into the same problem of balancing. Either the one is too strong or the team is too strong, and they try to go back and forth. I've been seeing this since Evolve back in 2015. They always had the same problem, and it always ends up like people getting tired of it and just walking away. Glad to see now people are, devs are, hey, none of this no more. It's not working. People don't like it.
Well,
Well,
they
this
got
is the thing.
asymmetrical can be done right. I mean, Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory is one of my favorite multiplayer experiences ever. And that was like spies versus mercenaries, and they both played very differently. I mean, I think it's easier to balance a game like that because it's 2-on-2. But when you've got like 5-on-1, it's much harder to sort of figure out all the numbers of it.
That's asymmetrical. When you got two teams of varied classes, that's one thing. But asymmetrical really is that one versus the rest kind of gameplay style. That's always been such a difficult thing to balance since you're working with two very, very different mechanics for both and different abilities and such.
Well, I think you can have asymmetry in mechanics as well, right? But it's certainly when you throw player count in there, then that's like another layer that you have to navigate, and that can be quite difficult. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. I also think as of right now, Dead by Daylight kind of have that locked down. I feel like you have to kind of wait for people to get sick of Dead by Daylight right now. I just think that genre, like people are going to go, it happened with Friday the 13th, happened with Texas Chainsaw, list goes on, happened with Evil Dead. People just went, Dead by Daylight does it better. This type, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the balancing, the gameplay loop, a lot of it is done better. So for them to be doing this, I can't fucking wait, especially after that trailer. But before we get to the next story, I'm going to catch up with some super chats. For a $2 dudes, Muzz, pick a whore to wash my drawers, except your mum. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry, John Graham, but you're on washing duty this week.
Okay.
Bring your own gloves job.
Oh God. Last toxic mail for a $5 dues. Oh shit. Don't worry, I'll find the book in just a bit. Taylor Swift should fire King Nazma. He can teach stinky autistic women to play Tarkov. So he's the real deal. Yeah, we might have to get Nazma onto the tennis player so we can so he doesn't get wrecked and trolled so hard, boys. Last of the mouth for a $2 dues. Oi, Maz, your mum's got peak 36C size boobs. For real.
Which size?
Rock on. Is that it?
You must be so proud.
Yeah. I'm a big proud.
Toxic is.
Big fucking proud. Talking about games that make me talking about things that make me sad. It seems like the last ditch effort for Killing Floor. I forgot it's coming out this week. In a few days. I actually forget how many days specifically, but they are requesting content creators needed. This is usually when you see a game do this, it's gonna fucking flop hard.
Yeah, dead sign of the desperation right here.
This is what happened with Splitgate. Do you remember with Splitgate 2? They were like sponsoring with a bunch of streamers, and they ended up overspending on streaming instead of fixing their game, making the game better. The thing is, I've seen no hype for this. It's just been their Twitter that's been tweeting out, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago until launch. I have not seen actual hype from players for Killing Floor 3 now. And with this, it's going to be dog shit because the content creators who are going to get these keys to do the reviews and all that are going to be shill cunts. So you're not going to trust them anyway. This game is going to flop so fucking hard, and it's so sad because this, no joke, at the beginning of the year, when it was first meant to launch, this was one of my most hyped games of the year, if not the most hyped game of the year. And then we played the closed beta. The closed beta was so shit They fucking delayed it until the dude. Oh my god, it's been like what 4 months now, 3 months. Holy fuck, it's been a while. And yeah, man,
I like the
fucking
idea of
sad.
them pushing their work out to content creators to freely stream, but then with the key requests, it's like, how many keys are you allowing and who are you giving them to? Are you just going to give them to people who are going to suck your dick and say it's awesome? That's concerning.
More likely to be the case, yeah.
So it looks here like so it looks like you're getting some stuff as well, like you're getting some skins and stuff as well when you get these keys. I don't know what edition you get. This is just them trying to sell the game here, but yeah, man. Oh boy, this is always such a bad sign when developers have to lean on content creators to sell their game. The game should just be so good that people watch the content creators and then fucking play it, not you having to fucking give out keys and shit like that. Fuck, man. I'm so sad about Killing Floor, man. I'm so sad.
Well, at least I think the iron was hotter in terms of when to strike, like before their first blunder, because they put out like a beta, right? And then I think I saw a bit of you playing it, Moz, where you're there's too much shit on the screen and you couldn't see things. Like they went overkill with the gore, which I understand because it's Killing Floor, but when it actually gets in the way of the UI or the shit on screen that you're supposed to be doing, I can see that being annoying. And
this is the thing. So a bunch of shit on the screen and no fucking enemies to kill.
Really?
No fucking enemies to kill. So hopefully they've added more enemies and stuff like that. But when I was playing, dude, slow, boring as fuck. I hate because in 1 and 2 there was no weapons were locked to a certain character. That's in this one, right? That's dumb. Why the fuck is it locked to? Why is certain weapons locked to different characters? It's gonna ruin the characters because what's gonna happen is one weapon's gonna be, these sort of games. There's always that one weapon that's better than all the rest. So that means everyone's gonna pick that character because the abilities aren't gonna be, you're gonna be using your gun more than your abilities. So you just get used to those abilities, right? So that character's always gonna get picked, and it's just like. I fucking hate that shit for this type of game. For Battlefield, it works, or something like that. Having the different guns and classes. But for a game that's just about killing zombies and stuff like that, why limit each player to certain guns? We want to kill shit. That's the fun of the game, is killing shit, bro. It's called Killing Floor. Let us fucking kill.
Class system seems too restrictive an element to throw into something like this, and it's interesting to hear there's so much, because this is a waves of enemies type game, right?
Yep.
So it's interesting to hear that one of the issues is there's nobody to shoot.
To kill!
I guess there's too much downtime between waves, I suppose.
No,
that's it. It's the pace. It's so freaking slow. The maps are big, and where they spawn, you got to sit and wait for them to actually add up so it feels significant enough. Yeah. And on top of it, the controls felt sluggish. It didn't feel like you were really responsive. And the UI, as mentioned before, there was just so many problems with it. Just didn't, compared to 2, you're better off just getting the predecessor and having oodles of fun with that. It's far better, superior, and better worked on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus
wait for Saber's fucking zombie survival game that's coming out. You know what I mean? There's better fucking zombie games out there. I'm only going off by the closed beta. Fuck, who knows? The last couple of months, maybe they just fucking locked the fuck in. But I can only go by what I've played, and I don't think there's been enough time. I honestly think if they wanted to really switch up the game, it had to get delayed till next year, right? I just don't think as of right now they have actually had enough time to switch up the gameplay that much where they've actually made it fun. I don't think they have, honestly, and it sucks because I want the more fucking zombie games, the better. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Zombie game, hook it to my veins, bitch. But yeah, I'm just fucking.
I think the last time I heard about this, when they said oh, we need to fix a bunch of shit, they're a month away from release or something like that. And it's
Yeah.
just
More
like,
or
how the
less.
fuck are you going to fix all this a month away? So I guess like enough time has gone by that they must have pushed it, but I guess not enough. Like,
I honestly don't think it's been enough, and I think I have a gut feeling they're just kind of hoping it sells well, and then people don't refund or something. I think they're gonna try and just take the L because I don't think they have like the funding or the money thing to delay it till like say next year or something, right? And so I'm scared that they're getting forced to release it this year when it clearly wasn't fucking ready, and it's gonna end up being a fucking disaster, man. I want it to be good. It would help it a lot. I'd be reaching out, and Extra's gonna fucking shit himself here. He's gonna be pissed off. I'd probably be reaching out to fucking Game Pass, man. Because then you get that Game Pass money. People get to try it for not free, but you know what I mean? We get to not pay the fucking pricing for it. And we're more willing to try it out, gamers and stuff like that. And a lot of us gamers, we go back and we fucking buy it on Steam if it's really good anyway, right? I don't know. I think, honestly, something like that is the only way to save this game. And it has to be at launch. It can't be like 6 months down the track that, oh, okay, now it's finally added to Game Pass. I think it's got to be at launch, unfortunately. I honestly think, I know it sucks, but I just don't think a lot of people like me who aren't going to buy it and test it now because of how shit the taste was in the closed beta, they're not going to give it the chance anymore. And then a lot of people, dude, there's a lot of fucking other games coming out. It's fucking... The market is, there's so much games right now. There's so much games coming out right now. It's like, I know it's cheaper than most games, but it's still, I'd rather save up for another game right now. I'm just not willing to pay the money for it, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
Okay. Any final thoughts before we move on?
Yeah, that's a good point about Game Pass. That probably is the best financial move for them. It isn't for everybody, you know. Like if you got enough steam behind your project, like you might not have to do that and just rely on units sold. But like for them, that might be the way to go. And who knows? Like maybe they did fix it substantially where it's at least tolerable. I don't know.
Fuck, if I'm here next week saying it's one of the greatest fucking games of all time, I'll be here next week saying it's one of the greatest games of all fucking time next week. I'm hoping it's fucking great. From one shit show to another shit show, though, unfortunately. Tell me, I'm gonna zoom in.
Dang. That's a big old wall of text.
Yeah, we have a big wall of fucking text. Splitgate is going back to beta. Splitgate 2 is leaving full launch to go back to beta. To the Splitgate community, we believe in Splitgate 2. This game means everything to us. It's been our life for almost 10 years, starting in our dorm room, and we're more committed than ever to developing the incredible experience you deserve. We've heard your feedback and we agree with you. We launched too early.
Ambitious.
Oh, fucking hell.
Do you want me to take over?
Yeah, you take over.
We had ambitious goals with Splitgate 2, and in our excitement to share it with you, we bit off more than we could chew. We rushed certain features, made some boneheaded mistakes, and most importantly, we didn't give you the polished, portal-filled mayhem you fell in love with. So we're going back to beta. We'll be heads down until early next year, rebuilding major parts of the game to capture the spirit of what made Splitgate special. That means reworking progression from the ground up, adding more portals to our maps, simplifying monetization, refocusing on classic game modes you've been asking for, and more, which we'll share soon. So now more than ever, we need your help. We're returning not just to our roots in what we build, but in how we build it with you. That means more playtests, more surveys, more listening, and truly being community first. Our goal is to combine the DNA of the first game with the best improvements from the second. Rebuilding the core experience isn't a quick fix. It's a long-term commitment. To give ourselves the time to build the Splitgate you deserve, we've made the incredibly difficult decision to reduce certain roles and shift our resources to focus on this rework. This is heartbreaking, These are our teammates and our friends, and they help build what we have today. They're receiving severance and job placement support, and we're committed to doing everything we can to help them through this transition. We hope to bring them back when we can. In an effort to retain as many team members as possible, we're also going to be shutting down OG Splitgate servers in a month. While we'd love to keep servers online indefinitely, it's cost us hundreds of thousands of dollars over the past couple of years, and we've had to prioritize our team. Like us, we know this game means a lot to many of you, so we are exploring the possibility of supporting offline or peer-to-peer matches. And when we return, we plan to have a dedicated experience in Splitgate 2 that delivers on the promises of the original. In the meantime, Splitgate 2 will remain playable and will still be shipping Chapter 3, as well as fixes on and high-priority changes. We hope you will continue to play and support the game. As always, please keep the feedback coming. We faced a lot of dark days and have made many mistakes, but we've learned a lot and are as determined as ever to make Splitgate as great as possible. Splitgate has been in our life for 10 years, and we wouldn't have it any other way. We've got work to do, but we aren't giving up. We love this game, and we love this community too much to ever quit, so we won't. See you in the arena, Ian and Nicholas.
See,
Fuck,
I didn't even
man.
know people
Respectable.
had a problem with the way it played. I mean, they seemed pretty confident when they announced it at Summer Games Fest, even in an obnoxious way, where the guy had the microphone. He's like, "It's fucking awesome, dude." And I guess it wasn't so awesome. I don't know what people were playing a beta of it, and they're going back to beta. Like, how are players realizing that it wasn't that good? I don't understand.
Well, so there was a couple of mechanics, especially in the Battle Royale mode, and it was way different compared to the original. Like, it was so much more fast-paced. It was so much more... They were, like, focused on competitiveness, not fun. So the original Splitgate, it was way more fun, way more chilled out. They didn't have skilled matchmaking. I think that's a big part of it. And the Battle Royale is very fast-paced, very fucking competitive, and very, like, shit like that. And I just think, and a lot of people wanted the fun game modes back, like Teabag Confirmed and stuff like that. And so I think the game is kind of missing some of those old, funner game modes that they added originally to the original one, but they removed them because, you know, they went a different direction, less fun, more competitive, right? And that's not what the people wanted, because actually talk about a fucking dev team that was very communicative back in the day. When Splitgate 1 came out, they would do TikTok lives, fucking YouTube lives, telling you what they're updating next, all that Splitgate 1 and stuff like that, right? And it was always fun. It was always cool to hang out with them. They were cool guys in those lives, and they did a good fucking job. They are good people. I've seen them on lives, man. I've seen them go from absolutely nothing to fucking their servers being so full that they need to buy more servers because you know what I mean, like that. And that was back in the day. And what a fucking shit show, because this game was full launched, right? This game had full launch, and now they're going back to beta because of how much of a disaster that it. When the fuck? I can't.
Yeah, I was about to say too. When has this ever happened? I think this is unprecedented. This, and you guys in chat, can you guys think of any game that has had its full launch and a few months later it closes down and goes back into a beta to renew the game? Like, you can't even say, like, maybe Lords of the Fall. That's not even, can't even say it with that.
Oh, that's what I was missing. I didn't realize it had launched already, and now they're going back.
It's launched.
I've never seen that before. That's crazy.
There's one game that's coming to my mind, but I've forgotten the name. Fuck. But yeah, it doesn't happen very often. It goes to show you, man. Yes, you can yap all you want, but you need to fucking deliver. You motherfuckers didn't really deliver. It was underwhelming. Like, it didn't feel like a full launch. Like, John didn't even, like, it didn't feel like a full launch, man. It honestly didn't. You went down too competitive. You added in skilled matchmaking, even though the original plan for that fucking dev team was to make it back like the old Halo days, where it was casual, like Halo 3, Halo 2, where it was way more casual and fun, right? But No, you wanted to go down this fucking competitive route. You paid a shit ton of money, over 400,000, over to fucking streamers, big competitive streamers, some of them too, just to fucking go for esports, dude. You had number one, like that. Number one was so good, man. It was so much fun, and they popped the fuck off. Like, it was great to see. It was awesome to see, actually. And yeah, it sucks because I was also kind of hoping for a campaign as well for Splitgate 2 because it had been a long time. They had gotten a ton of money. The rumor was like 100 million or something like that. That was a rumor. I can't confirm or deny, but they were getting big money, right? But it just seems like they made fucking slop. They went down the competitive route of the cancer of today of gaming, which they were trying. That's the whole thing of them in 2020 was to go against that, but they fell into it. They lost track of what team they were meant to be. And unfortunately, a lot of people lost their jobs from this company. And I'm hoping they can get back on track. I hope, it would be the best fucking story ever. Full launch. And then they earn so much money that they can hire the people back that they fired. That would be a fucking awesome story. Because I do like these people. I've seen a lot of their lives. I was in them listening because I was so hyped for number one. And then there was rumors of number two because they want the engine, like the first one engine wasn't that good. So they wanted to upgrade to a better engine, right? And I'm like, oh, there's rumors of number two. Oh, wait a minute. Like, it was so good and I was so ready, but yeah, here we are, and it's fucking gone, bro. No one's playing it. I can't even get in Aussie servers because no one from Australia is playing it except for me. But I had to delete it because like space and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, John. Do you keep up? Did you ever keep up with these guys?
No. I'm aware of Splitgate. It always seemed like an interesting premise to me. I'm just less about competitive multiplayer these days. I find it too stressful, and just I immediately get picked off. And I'm just like, I get easily frustrated. So I'm usually playing like single player experiences if I'm playing games these days. But I keep an eye on shit like this, and I've seen gameplay of Splitgate and it looks fun. Like 15 years ago, I definitely would have been on this. Yeah.
I'm sad that the original is also getting shut down now too. So they said that the original is being shut down. That's fucking sad. And hopefully, I'm hoping they can go back like number two. I hope they do an update, even if it's like a mode of Splitgate 1 gameplay, because it was way different. Like the movement was so different from that.
The taking down the servers for Splitgate 1 is like the worst part of this to me, because like it feels like they're really bottoming out and then putting all their eggs in one basket with Splitgate 2, because like that better be good and pay off to recoup all the losses and all the fan favor, because like to like have everybody playing the first one right now, which people still like, and to just get rid of all that, and then you leave everybody hanging until the second one comes out, and hopefully it's good. Like that's a risky move, and
it is a risky move.
It's for having the extra funds there to pay more people, so I get it, but like it's very territory, I think.
On top of it too, those who are loving your first game are getting deprived of playing it online. That's just like that in and of itself is terrible. And why should they be punished because of your mistakes that you've made with your sequel?
Yeah, I would hope at least there's still like peer-to-peer networking, like, and maybe it's just the dedicated servers that are taken off.
They said they would work on that, but there's no promises, he said, which is sad to see because bro, Splitgate 1 was a good... Like, the only reason why it ended up falling off was because it launched just before Halo Infinite. So what happened was there was rumors of Splitgate 2 being worked on, so everyone kind of went and played Halo Infinite. But then the thing is, if they kept working on Splitgate 1, they would have been on top of the world because everyone would have came back. But they didn't. They went and, decided to work on Splitgate 2, and... Imagine if Splitgate 1 was still being worked on and, lack of content from Halo Infinite, what game would people be playing? Fucking Splitgate 1. But no, they didn't. They chose I honestly think they chose a bad decision on making a number 2. I think they should have just worked with what they had and made more servers. And you know what? Doing an engine upgrade like Fortnite does. It's not technically, Split. It's not Fortnite 2, but they do plenty of fucking engine upgrades where it might as well be fucking Fortnite 2. Chapter 2, and it's a whole new fucking engine almost, and looks way better. The graphics are better. Why not do something like that? Where it practically is Splitgate 2, but you know what? It's Chapter 2, something like that. And then because you could have kept rolling updates out and stuff like that. And I honestly believe Splitgate 1. Okay, initially, yes, Halo Infinite was winning, but like Season 1, Season 2 of Halo Infinite, that's when it dropped down because there was no content being added. Like, there was just no new maps, really, no new stuff. And they could have went to the moon, man. But no, we got to make Splitgate 2 because we want new engine. It's like, I didn't even hate their old engine. I don't know how difficult it was to make stuff in that engine. Maybe if it was really difficult, but tell us that. Because I'll be honest, like looking like how I'm seeing it right now, it was like the biggest mistake to even try and make number 2 of Splitgate.
Yeah. The engine thing is interesting because I would have thought initially like the strongest argument for making a sequel is that you want to move up to a better engine. But I actually wasn't even aware that in the case of Fortnite, it's still called Fortnite, but then they actually upgraded the engine to like a new version of Unreal. I'm curious how you handle well, I guess if everybody is forced to update, they're all on the same new engine, right? Okay.
Actually, as a matter of fact, Splitgate 1, Unreal Engine 4, Splitgate 2, Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah.
It was possible, but did they want to invest it? Did their investors want to invest into Splitgate 1 or prefer to invest into Splitgate 2 where they have a bigger piece of the pie of what's going on with that? I think that might have been a factor at play, but that's just speculation on what I'm seeing.
That's fair.
It does seem to be the smarter thing to expand on what works and just make it a perpetual thing like the first Splitgate rather than trying to reinvent the wheel and then doing a bad job of it.
Yeah, trying to change. It's like, come on, lads.
Yeah.
But don't worry, chat. We got some happy news. I actually haven't kept up with this game, but I don't know how to say this. You want to give it a go, Jono?
Yeah, Slowcap announces Rematch has passed 5 million unique players in 1 month. I mean, that's nice and all, but what about units sold?
Yeah, that's the thing about these things. But 5 million players on a soccer game that, honestly, I didn't even know was coming out is pretty good. I didn't even know about this game until it just got really big. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know about this. This is a massive fuck you to FIFA, right? And that's what I'm happy about. Yeah, that's honestly, that's what I'm mainly happy about with this story. I've actually only seen a very little gameplay. It does look like fun, I will say that. And is it on Game Pass?
Have to double check. Maybe.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take a look at that now.
Yeah, because I actually don't know if it is on Game Pass. If it is, that surely would have helped it. But yeah, I don't know. I like seeing these games that are creative because what I've kind of heard about it is it's like Rocket League but with humans, right? It's not, you don't have boosters or anything, but there's like it's just like very crazy soccer. And I love when games like this pop off, man, because it's creative, it's different, and also it's a fuck you to FIFA, if I'm being honest.
They only own the names FIFA. They don't own the fucking sport. And a lot of the devs are very intimidated, and also they don't have the backing power of a major league sport in making a sports game. So it's always like a bit of a risk, especially when it's dominated by the major league sports, sponsored games.
Yeah.
This is even though they're not giving us units sold, but 5 million players. That's amazing. That's incredible especially for a game that's $20, $30, $40 US, Canadian. It's hell of impressive.
Was it on Game Pass or no?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Confirmed. Yeah, it is on Game Pass. It's playable there. So yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how much that helps us.
Yeah. Congrats, Slowcat.
Yeah, that's good to see because apparently it's a good game. So we like to see good games succeed. Fuck yeah.
Word of warning uses kernel anti-cheat.
Oh, God.
Yeah, fun. But I can't all be perfect.
There is one game that does have a little hype, though. apparently. And soon we're getting a 3-day event, not just for this game, but an EA event. And apparently there is a trailer that is coming out soon for this game. And apparently it already has thousands of people waiting in line. Battlefield 6 trailer already has thousands of people in the waiting room. I'm very surprised. I know that Battlefield 6 has looked good,
Oh shit.
His power went out.
His power went out. Yep. You can even tell when the light's going out. He is off. And the unfortunate thing is I have no power on StreamYards. So we're kind of stuck here until further notice or until Muzz gets back. Or if Creamer Lethal's listening, SOS help. Hi chat, how you guys doing? Dang. I got no control whatsoever. Can't even like continue. Well, we can keep talking about this the Battlefield 6 leaks while he gets back. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Do you have control over the browser window?
Unfortunately
No?
not.
Okay,
And
yeah.
if I screen share, I need somebody in admin to accept it. So guys are
Yeah.
stuck with this screen until further notice, but I'll read on with this article. So Battlefield 6 is about to be fully revealed by Electronic Arts and all associated studios after years of development efforts. The name was officially revealed recently by the team, and fans are fast becoming as excited as you could be. The revealed trailer, which will premiere on YouTube this coming Thursday, already has thousands of fans waiting in the lobby. Oh yeah, for sure. They're going to throw it onto their tab, wait on that. Like everything that we've seen about this is I'm thoroughly impressed. Impressed? What about you, John?
All the gameplay I've seen, yeah, it looks good. I understand why people are hyped for it, even with all the leaks. And some people see some things that piss them off or whatever. Or it's a bit of controversy here and there, but everyone overall, I think, is liking what they're seeing, and it all feels very dynamic and fun and everything. And that's what matters at the end of the day, right? Does the game look fun? And it does. So
Yeah, back to the good old days of Battlefield 2, 3, 4, Bad Companies. Those,
Yeah.
I don't know, my opinion, they always seem to like hit the mark on the right kind of like grand, multiple force military shooters, and where everything is like just all combat, war all around you. And yeah, it's unfortunate to see them. They just swerved off direction, and now they're coming right back to the best tracks they've ever been on. So to continue on with this article, it's worth the wait. Battlefield 6 leak and drips and drabs in the last few months as Battlefield Labs project was unraveled and claimed numerous times that EA is allowing the leaks to happen as some kind of twisted marketing mechanic. Yeah, we've seen this. They're basically hyping this up. I would love to show the reveal trailer premiere for you guys, but no StreamYards control. But yeah, the level of detail that and focus on creating the best kind of Battlefield 6 that they've made is just, despite what everybody and plus Lethal thinks about the studio, this is very nice to see. It's amazing to see a dev so dedicated and trying to be so involved with the community who wants to play their game, who wants to buy it, to make the best game possible. They know this is their last shot at it too.
It feels like they're really trying to deliver a good experience, but after them tripping significantly over like the Battlefront 2 and all the monetization nonsense, and I used to be a big fan of DICE back in the day. They made a game called Midtown Madness that I've loved. I used to play that on Xbox Live all the time, and yeah, that's nice. And yeah, I've been a fan of Battlefield since 1942. They've had this. With Battlefield, they have this unique property of like large scale warfare. Like no other game I think is really doing that. Not even COD Warzone really has the scale of Battlefield, I don't think. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm underestimating the size of the Warzone maps and the player.
You're absolutely. I totally agree with you. But I will say that with Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, they began to hit what the difference between Battlefield and Call of Duty, at least from my perspective. With Battlefield, you're shooting silhouettes of people. With Call of Duty, you're way too close to even call it a silhouette. You're right in front of them. With Warzone, you get that level of silhouette, which is a real factor of warfare. You're not normally seeing your enemies so close face to face unless you're in close quarters combat. Real war, you got like a few hundred yards of range between you and the enemy, and you're trying to like basically lob your bullets over there to make sure you hit them. Just seeing those tiny little silhouettes. But Yep, Hey, welcome back, Moz. How you doing, buddy?
Gotta love power.
It was so funny when you left. It freeze framed on you in the dark. So
Yeah, so
it was
we-
just
Really
like
did
his
it?
light bulb went out and then his internet went out. It's just
It
so
was
funny.
perfect. We all know exactly what happened there. But good to have you back.
Any thoughts on Battlefield 6?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Everything that I've seen and all that, I am excited for. It is kind of cool to actually see some hype for Battlefield, considering all the. I mean, we've had 5 and we've had Battlefield 2042 right back to back. Absolute dog shits of Battlefields, right? And like Battlefield 1 was really good, but Battlefield Hardline before that one, that was fucking dog shit. Battlefield is kind of in a weird state of maybe they'll have one good game and then they'll have like a couple of shit ones. But I honestly believe this is their last chance, and it seems like they're going all in. The amount of betas that they're doing, the amount of closed betas and soon to be open betas that they've been doing is fucking crazy. And I'm honestly hyped. This is not the most hyped I've been for Battlefield, but I am excited for it because they're gonna have a time where COD's kind of shit, so they don't have to worry about COD really stealing their numbers. I don't think Black Ops 7 is going to be that fantastic. I think it's going to be mid at best. So if they can do a really good campaign, really good multiplayer, and they're doing a battle royale, even if that can be somewhat good, I think that'll beat Warzone. I honestly think this is their best shot at actually becoming big. Because like Battlefield's always been smaller than Halo or COD. This is their chance to, for a little bit at least, I'm not saying all the time, to be actually kind of bigger than those two franchises. This is their real big shot here because we don't know what's happening with Halo yet. I don't think there's going to be any Halo stuff next year, right? If anything, it might get announced next year and it might be 2 years away from now, right? I don't think anything will come out Halo next year. So this is their best shot, man. And yeah, I'm excited. Everything I've seen from like the closed betas and all that, which we weren't meant to see, I enjoyed it, man. I did like it. It looked like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 2042 kind of mixed together, which I was digging a bit, honestly.
The
But
whole
yeah.
discourse around Battlefield 6 and the scale of the franchise and the release of its media, like things that are going on with Battlefield Labs, it all seems very chaotic. And I think there's something about that that's attractive to people, as well as the footage itself that's coming out, where people are seeing the dynamism of it.
It feels like it's in the player's hand.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Oh, his power might have gone out again. Oh man, he is gonna be so livid. Oh jeez. But yeah, it's incredible. The game, it's looking amazing. They're going back to their best recipe that they've had ever since the beginning. I will give them this, even though Call of Duty dominated the console, they were all over the place on PC. Battlefield was the main game. There he is. Kind of. There you are.
Cool. Thought you lost power again.
There you're saying, Moz?
Oh my god, internet's whacking right now because it's pouring down. But
oh man, it's a little scuffed today, folks. Good god. And he's back.
We're cooking, bros. We're cooking. But yeah, just really quick. I am excited. Let's fucking go. Battlefield comeback, probably. But honestly, at the EA event, we're getting Titanfall 3. 3-day event, 3 Titanfalls. Don't forget it, baby. Don't fucking forget it. Do you guys have any last things on it before we wrap up and I go and fight this fucking storm real quick?
Be there to watch it, and it'll be there day one on open beta.
Yeah, Battlefield has a unique property where, we were talking about the large scale of it, but also like the emphasis on vehicles. Like it's sort of every aspect of war, like just manifest around you in 360 degrees. It sort of envelops you.
Combined.
I don't think Warzone even does that.
No.
It doesn't manage to pull off that same kind of feeling, and even with its battle royale stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't.
Always been so unique with vehicles and that warfare, man. It feels like sometimes, especially Battlefield 1, sometimes you'd think you were in a movie. How fucking cinematic the gameplay felt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was actual gameplay. And it's like, holy fuck. Battlefield's always done a good job at that.
Yeah. And with this new one, it feels like you're getting the best of both worlds, where not only do you have that large scale feeling and emphasis on vehicles, but also in the minutia of like within like a finite radius, like you have buildings that can just be blown up dynamically into pieces and stuff like that. Like it can feel very intimate and also insanely large scale at the same time. And it's just like, it's almost like, how can a game pull this off, right? Because usually if you have to sacrifice small scale detail for like a large scale span, but now you're getting both with this. No other game is offering that. So I understand the hype behind it.
I'll give them this. There's a few games, at least out on the PC world. Squad would be one. Armor 3 would be another. But they approach it a little differently. There's more of a tactical, more logistics thing when it comes to Squad. There's a lot more of a just pure realism with Arma. Battlefield does certainly hit that mark when it comes to the arcadey military shooter in grand scale combined arms. Please come back, Battlefield. We miss you. We really do.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think Squad or all those other games do it as well, because I think they hit the big aspect of what Battlefield does, but they also don't do the small aspect of it as well. That's the thing, that Squad always feels really massive, but there's certain areas maybe, but it doesn't feel like closed in most of the time. You feel really big and open, right? So I think that's what Battlefield kind of does better than Squad. Small and big, and
I'm not saying better or worse, than just they both there's stuff out there in the market that's certainly trying to beat Battlefield.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, fuck, Delta Force just flopped. They tried to do it, but yeah, they fucked up big time on that.
Mm-hmm.
But chat, unfortunately, because of a storm, and also that was actually our last news bit. We're gonna head out so I can go fucking fight the storm. Sorry for the short stream. But I will hit the super chats. Do not worry. Actually, real quick. Jade Shadow, the devs should release Splitgate Huck 2. Huck 2.
Spit on that thigh.
Yeah, she never popped back on the face of the earth, has she? Since that whole debacle, the whole scam.
I think she did briefly, but she went away again.
Oh my god!
He woke up and went back to bed, dude. It was crazy. It was crazy. For a $2 dudes, last week mail. Moz, your mum, my dick, snowbound equals $1 dues for Splitgate 2. You might have to hit up the devs. Be like, yo, listen, I got a money idea. Mother Salamance, put the shit on the screen. A big old fat shit. Extra 0 or for more fucking hell. For almost $2 dues. John, can you say, look at me, I'm the Mozza now?
Oi! Look at me, I'm the Mozza now.
That's crazy. That's
not
crazy.
Too shabby.
That's crazy. For $5 dues, it's time to goon. ... Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going. Gotta keep it flowing. Gotta coom. Hashtag 30CB boobs. Don't worry as well. I will put you in the book to nut on lethal. Extra zeros. Wonky tattoo for $5 dues. Another nut for the ledger. Hey, Moz, I'm always on extras back. Wonky and uneven as fuck. Even if the power goes out, bitch. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, wonky as fuck, Kone. Last week's mail for a $2 dues. I go in and out of your mum like your power today, Muz. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Good shit.
That's a good one.
But, Jono, you got anything coming up?
Yep. tonight, a little later than I usually stream, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I'll be going live for the finale of RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business. Grand climax. Let's kick its ass so I can be ready for Wu Chang when that comes out this Thursday, I believe, at 10 p.m. Eastern on the tomorrow. It'll be coming out. So we'll see about getting that started as soon as possible, be it Wednesday night or Thursday night. But do check me out over at my channel. I threw the link to the video, the stream I'm going to be doing later tonight. But over there, Big Jono Gaming, if you haven't subscribed all the way already, please do so. Hell appreciate it. Trying to climb up there. Yep, that's it. What about you, John? You got anything? You want to?
I think I'm just working, and on
Working?
the weekend I'm probably
Hustling.
gonna be. Yeah, on the weekend I'm probably gonna be playing the N64 Zelda games again.
Oh,
Ocarina of
shit.
Time and Majora's Mask back to back.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Fuck yeah. Make sure you follow John. He's a fucking skits head. His chat's fucking wild. You can go bully him.
It's a
And
wild
fucking-
time, yeah.
It's a good time. It's a fucking good time. But chat, we will see you tomorrow for another Grunkin' on Dogs, where I think I have the power again. So it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. And I will see you guys later, you fucking dogs.
See you, everybody.